Week 9 brought a shocker. Buffalo Bills toppled the Kansas City Chiefs 28-21 in a game that will be remembered for years to come. The energy in Orchard Park was electric, with fans on the edge of their seats from kickoff to the final whistle. In front of a wild home crowd, the Bills fed off the energy, turning every big play into a celebration. The stadium shook with every touchdown, and the fans' belief in their team never wavered. The Bills didn't just win, they made a statement that the AFC has a new powerhouse. Their unity and determination were on full display as every player contributed to the victory. The Chiefs, riding a 3-game win streak, suddenly looked vulnerable as Buffalo exposed their flaws. Kansas City's offense, usually so explosive, was stifled by a relentless Bills defense. Dropping to 5-4, Kansas City's playoff path is now uncertain, trailing the Broncos in the AFC West. The loss has put their postseason hopes in jeopardy, and the pressure is mounting. For Buffalo, this was a signature win, improving to 6-2 and proving they're built to win now. The locker room erupted in celebration as the team recognized the significance of this victory. The Bills executed a flawless game plan, dominating both lines of scrimmage and making clutch plays when it mattered most. Their offensive line gave their quarterback time, while the defense pressured the Chiefs into mistakes. This victory gives Buffalo a crucial tiebreaker and a surge of confidence heading into the season's second half. The team now believes they can compete with anyone in the league. For the Chiefs, it's a wake-up call. They can't rely on Mahomes to save them every week. The offense looked out of sync, and the frustration was clear on the sideline. Their weaknesses, especially on the offensive line and run defense, must be addressed fast. If not, their season could slip away faster than anyone expected. The AFC playoff picture just got a lot more interesting, and both teams' narratives have shifted dramatically. Every game from here on out will have major implications for seeding and momentum. The Bills are now legitimate contenders. The Chiefs must regroup or risk falling further behind. The pressure is on for both teams to prove they belong among the league's elite. One November game has changed everything for these franchises, setting the stage for a thrilling second half of the NFL season. Patrick Mahomes, usually unstoppable in the heart of the Chiefs' explosive offense, faced a night that was anything but ordinary. Against Buffalo, he endured one of the toughest games of his career, struggling to find any rhythm or momentum. Completing just 15 of 34 passes for 250 yards, Mahomes looked out of sync from the very start, missing open receivers and forcing throws. He threw a costly late interception that sealed the Chiefs' fate and failed to score a single touchdown, marking his first time being shut out in over a year, a rare sight for the superstar quarterback. The Bills' defense pressured him relentlessly, sacking him 3 times, collapsing the pocket, and blanketing his receivers all night long. Mahomes couldn't create his trademark off-schedule plays. Every time he tried to improvise, Buffalo's defense was there to shut him down. Buffalo's discipline and preparation kept him contained, refusing to give up big plays or let Mahomes escape the pocket. The frustration was clear. Mahomes looked rattled, shaking his head on the sideline and visibly upset with each missed opportunity. He searched for answers that never came, reviewing plays and talking with coaches, but nothing seemed to work. This game proved that even the league's best can be neutralized by a perfect defensive plan and relentless execution. The Bills didn't just beat Mahomes, they sent a message to the entire league about how to slow him down. Now, Kansas City must adapt and evolve, or risk seeing more teams follow Buffalo's blueprint for stopping their star quarterback. In tight games, every second feels like an eternity, and every play can swing the outcome. The tension in the stadium is almost tangible, with fans holding their breath, knowing that a single mistake or a flash of brilliance could decide everything. A few moments decide everything. These are the plays that will be replayed for years, the ones that define legacies and seasons. With just 4 minutes left, Patrick Mahomes launched a deep pass on 3rd and 11, only for Bills corner Maxwell Hairston to leap in front and intercept. a play that seemed to seal Buffalo's win and send the crowd into a frenzy. But the drama wasn't over. Even after a missed Bills field goal gave the Chiefs a last chance, Buffalo's defense refused to break under pressure. Mahomes, starting at his own 42-yard line with just 22 seconds left, faced relentless pressure from a fired-up Buffalo defense determined not to let the game slip away. His first pass was batted down at the line of scrimmage. Suddenly, only one desperate play remained for Kansas City. The Chiefs sent everyone deep, hoping for a miracle, as time ticked away and the stadium held its collective breath. But Mahomes' final heave into the end zone fell incomplete. The Bills' sideline erupted in celebration, while the Chiefs were left stunned and searching for answers. Those final minutes, interception, missed field goal, last stand, summed up the entire game, a battle of nerves, execution, and heart. Buffalo's resilience, Kansas City's missed chances, and the razor-thin margin between victory and defeat. The Bills made the big plays when it mattered most, showing poise and determination under the brightest lights. Orchard Park witnessed a dramatic finish that could define both teams' seasons, a night that fans will remember for years to come. In the end, Buffalo's defense was the difference, standing tall when it mattered most and refusing to let the Chiefs' magic continue. The Chiefs' magic ran out, and the Bills walked away with a win that could shape the rest of their season. The Bills won by dominating the trenches. Their offensive line opened huge running lanes, letting James Cook rush for over 100 yards and chew up the clock. Buffalo's ground game kept Mahomes on the sideline and the Chiefs' defense exhausted. On defense, the Bills pressured with 4 linemen, dropping 7 into coverage, disrupting Mahomes without blitzing. Greg Rousseau and company forced hurried throws and stifled the Chiefs' passing attack. By controlling time of possession, Buffalo dictated the game's pace and wore down Kansas City. The Bills outplayed the Chiefs in every fundamental way. While Mahomes struggled, Josh Allen was nearly flawless. He completed 23 of 26 passes for 273 yards and a touchdown, making smart, efficient decisions all game. Allen took what the defense gave him, using play action and short passes to keep drives alive. He avoided mistakes, managed the clock, and trusted his teammates. Unlike past matchups, Allen didn't force plays. He played within the system and led long, sustained drives. The contrast was stark. Allen was calm and precise. Mahomes was hurried and frustrated. This game showed that execution and discipline can outshine raw talent. Allen's maturity and poise were the difference. On this day, he was the best quarterback on the field. Injuries crippled the Chiefs' offensive line at the worst time. Right tackle Jawan Taylor left with an ankle injury, and rookie Josh Simmons was already out. Backup Jalen Moore stepped in, but the lack of continuity was obvious. The Bills' defensive front took advantage, increasing pressure on Mahomes and stalling the Chiefs' offense. These injuries hit just as Kansas City tried to rally, making protection and big plays nearly impossible. The upcoming bye week is a lifeline for the Chiefs to heal and regroup. They'll need a healthy line to survive the season's second half. Against Buffalo, the injuries were a turning point. This win reshapes the AFC playoff race. The Bills, now 6-2, hold a key tiebreaker over the Chiefs and are positioned for a top seed and possible home field advantage. For Kansas City, falling to 5-4 means a tougher road, likely with more away games in January. The Chiefs face a brutal remaining schedule. Every game is now must-win. Their margin for error is gone, and the pressure is on. The rest of the AFC sees the Chiefs as beatable, opening the door for teams like the Ravens, Dolphins, and Bengals. The race for the AFC crown is wide open. Buffalo's win has made the playoff chase unpredictable and thrilling. This loss is a wake-up call for the Chiefs. Their weaknesses, run defense and offensive line, are now glaring. The bye week is a chance to regroup, heal, and fix what's broken. For Buffalo, the message is clear. Keep building on this momentum. The Bills have proven they belong among the NFL's elite. This game could define both teams' seasons, either as a turning point or a missed opportunity. The AFC race just got a lot more interesting.